What's up guys, Joe here at Station Athletics. Today I wanted to talk about really basic movement, and that is box jump overs and how you can be more efficient at them. Let's break this down into 3 cues to help you be more efficient at box jump overs. The first piece is going to be where your hips are when you are on top of the box. The second piece will be your foot position on top of the box. And the third cue is going to be which way you are facing. That first cue is going to be where are my hips in relation to when I'm standing on top of the box. Big problem typically is when people are jumping on top of the box, they're standing fully extended in a nice upright position, right? On box jump overs, that is an incorrect position. You want to be in a lower crouched position on top of the box because it will be quicker and more efficient to get off on the other side. Our second cue is understanding your feet position when you're on top of the box, right? You're not just jumping on the box and putting your feet square, staggered. You're placing them in an angle to make sure that you can step down efficiently, okay? You want to avoid having to take a second step before you step off of the box. So a really simple concept here is when I am jumping and I am on top of that box, I am taking my lead leg and I am stepping in the opposite corner of that box. That allows me to now pivot properly and turn and step off of that box, eliminating what we would call a starter step or a second step off of the box. Our third cue here is which way you're facing while performing box jump overs, right? You typically want to be facing the same exact way for one really important reason. And that is because if you are not facing the same way, that means you are spinning and rotating, which is going to cause you most likely to get really dizzy on these reps. So really simple cue here is to make sure that you are just changing your lead leg on every single rep to keep you facing the same direction. It does not matter which way you face, you just want to be facing that direction the entire time. Just to recap, let's go over our cues. Cue number 1 is making sure that we are jumping on top of that box with our hips as low as possible. We want to avoid standing up all the way, right? Second cue here is to make sure our feet are positioned properly to make sure that we are rebounding into our reps in an efficient manner. Cue number 3 is to make sure that we are facing the same direction, changing our lead leg to make sure that we are avoiding spinning in a circle. Do these 3 cues to increase the efficiency of your box jump overs, and I'll see you at the gym.